Morning guys, hope we're all having a good Monday morning. Monday morning workout coming at you today. Let's get at it, let's get active and let's keep ourselves going. So let a few of you get on and then we're going to get warmed up. Just see what happened to my mat. So just get a glass of water, you'll need to wait for this. Gotta get a mat. We'll need. So, take it on the toes, we'll get warmed up. Camera's very high. Just keep it nice and light on the feet, just keep that moving. So get the body warmed up and keep it going. And your jacks, nice and light. Forward back into that stretching. Back into the jacks to get up. Last time, one to this one. Pump that up, pump that out, pump that out. And then we'll speed that up for 10. Let's go. Three, two, one. Hand the feet, circle the arms, long circles round. Back with the arms. Relax that, circle them hips, long circles round, loosen them out. Change. Relax that. Grab the toes, knees out, arms inside the legs, try and plant the feet. Try and get them heels down, keep the chest tall. We'll straighten that up. Back down in. Straighten that up. And then we'll sit down in, knees out, chest forward, and rotate. Relax that. Go into a push-up position. Foot out and round, so circle it out round with the hand and stretch your hip. Out round with the other hand, stretch your hip. Out and round, stretch that hip. Out and round again. And we'll change, last one. And last time. I'll bring that down. So onto your side, top knee goes to that chest, and then we twist the waist. Open it up, close it in. One more. So 6 on one side and then flip it around. We'll do 6 on the opposite side. And then on the back, feet on the floor. Plant the feet, drive it up, squeeze the glutes. You can either do 6 with both feet on the ground, or you can do 6 each leg, lifting them up from here, glute squeeze, and then change sides for the same on the other side. That's one. And we'll bring it up. So, we get ready to go. We need, as we're going through this, we're starting with a press up and then we're going into a plank, so we're going to stay down. We're back up into a squat, we're back down into a reverse crunch. From that, we are up into a deadlift, back down into a Superman for the lower back. Squat to press on the feet, bicycle crunch on the floor. Row up top, hollow body holding the floor, and then bicep curl to shoulder press and mountain climber. So a lot of core in this, along with full body, everything else. So we're going to start on the floor with that press up. It can be done on the feet or knees. I'll show you a couple of alternatives for the newer people in the group. Whenever you're ready, get yourself set up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So hands in line with the shoulders, lean forward. Hands should be in line with the chest at the bottom position, without your face, so don't go down to here. Lean forward into it, press. Lean forward, press. Same off the feet. Lean forward, press back up. Intermediates, we can go to the table, make sure it's jammed against something, and then your chest ends up at the corner of the table where your hands are. From here, if that's difficult, we take it up to the kitchen counter. Same thing, chest goes to where the hands are. You lean in and press back up out of that. But no, don't aim your face to where your hands are. Aim your chest to where your hands are and press back up again. And time. We're staying down into the plank. Same thing with the plank. We can use the table or the counter for this. Elbows on the floor, lock it up tight. Straighten the legs, squeeze the butt, squeeze the full body. 3, 2, 1, hold. Once you're in this position, if this is difficult, just drop your knees. But my body position did not change. So if you watch my pelvis, from here to here, there's very little difference. I'm not going up here and then this happens and you collapse. Everything's tight. Not letting my rib cage open. Still not letting it open here. You're holding everything solid. We're halfway. And even can elevate this. You can go up onto the edge of the sofa. And then you can elevate it onto the edge of the sofa and hold. You can take it up onto the edge of that table and hold. But everything's the same. You're never like this. Drop down, 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 down. Straight line. Squeeze the butt. Relax your shoulders. Now squeeze everything tight. And tight. Into your squats. So again with your squat, you can do it with weight, without weight. You can do it free. You can use the corner of a chair. It's up to you what way you want to do it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Advanced, you know what to do. Beginners, use the corner of the chair, sit down into the corner, touch, stand up. Down into the corner, touch, stand up out of that. Chest nice and tall, bend the knees, stand up. You can add weight to this if you're uncomfortable doing it free yet. Sit down, touch. I'm not relaxing at the bottom. I'm not just sitting down, falling down and stopping and then forcing myself up. It's control, touch. You just graze it with your butt, stand up. Graze, stand up. 10 seconds. And again, advanced. Toes out very slightly, chest tall, knees out, sit down in, try and get as deep as you can down into it, stand up out of that, glute squeeze, keep your chest tall, and time. The chair's a good thing for learning the technique. Reverse crunch to the floor, the head and shoulders down, hands by your side, don't sit in your hands, lock the legs up, either pull the knees to the forehead so your butt lifts off the floor. We want this to lift slightly to here. Or you extend out and push straight up from that. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So the position is determined by your strength and also by your lower back. If you extend the legs and your back is arching or it's pulling you off the floor like this, you're too low. You need to extend higher so you can control it with this and all the pressures here, not on the back or on the shoulders. So you extend, then lift. Extend, then lift the butt. It's important not to just move your legs, because you're not working the core like that. You still see this on YouTube where people are head down, backs down, and they're just doing this with the legs. They call it a core exercise. No core in that. You need that tuck, control. Tuck to get that contraction, control, and tie. Otherwise, it's not working. Deadlift. If you don't have a deadlift, you can do the glute breaks like we did in the warm-up. Head and shoulders on the floor. Lift your butt up, squeeze it back down like we did during the warm-up. Deadlift for everyone else, chest is tall, straights the hips back, stand up, glute squeeze, keep your chest up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So from here, sit back, stand up. So I'm actually going to show you with the chair what I'm talking about. The deadlift. So that deadlift's there. Your proper deadlift. My chest faces forward, I relax my knees and then I touch the chair with my butt. So see the way I'm pushing into the chair. I'm not leaning forward, I'm not squatting it, I touch, stand up. Reach back, touch, stand up. If I squat it, can't touch the chair. If I just lean forward, can't touch the chair. So it's a push back into that wall or chair. Small movement, touch, but now stretching here, working here, squeeze. Last one. Time. Bring that up. So having a reference point for the deadlift is great because it teaches you to push your butt into something. Superman on the floor for that lower back. If you're on the floor, just flip it over. So you've either got hands under, just stretch. You're not forcing it up, your elbows aren't leaving the floor, so you're not pushing onto your hands. Just control the movement to help. Or opposite arm, opposite leg, or your full Superman. And again, none of these are forced. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So again, beginners. Forearms flat on the floor, hands flat on the floor. Lengthen your spine and neck, and then just push up. And what you're doing is squeezing your butt, and then you help that back, and then you control the way down. So I'm lifting with my back. This is here to help if you need it. Intermediate, opposite arm, opposite leg. We're not forcing it. Squeezing the butt again to protect the back. Where we're at, 15 seconds, advance. Up and squeeze, control. Up and squeeze, control. Up and squeeze, control. 5 seconds. Again, beginners, here, stretch. When we're finished, we're going to stretch back to loosen out that back. And time. So hands under, sit back, stretch back, loosen it out. Never jump up out of a Superman or a lower back exercise because you just worked a delicate area. If you don't want to overdo it, you end up tweaking something. Squat to press. Any weight at all will do for this. If you have it, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we squat down and then we shoulder press up. Bring it back. So sitting here, stays at the chest, sit down into it, stand up, push, back down. Sit down in, stand up, push. Advance if you want, speed it up, you go down and then you push straight up. Back to the middle, down. Straight up, back to the middle, down. Straight up. If you need that chair, use the chair, sit down, touch, stand up, press, stop, sit down, touch, stand up, press, stop. If that's really difficult, 5 seconds, you can always just do the shoulder press from here, up and down, so that you're not worrying about the squat. And time. We're taking it back down. Next core exercise, we're into a bicycle crunch. Again, 2 positions. Either one foot stays on the floor from here, hands to the temples, you lift your shoulder and knee from here back down, so lift this shoulder and knee back down, so it's controlled movement up and down, or this is up and then you rotate, again lifting that shoulder as you extend the leg, and it's controlled. Whenever you're ready, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Control it, keep it tight, keep it working, nice and solid, nice and moving. That's it, come on. "15 seconds. Again, if this is easy, extend it, lift it. I don't want to see this. This that people do, this flicking and flailing. Control. Make that muscle work. This is what we're trying to do, work the muscle. Not trying to move for the sake of moving. And time. That was a tough one. Row. We've got to work the back. Again, with these full body exercises, we're trying to work everything. Whenever you're ready. So stretch the body out. Left leg forward, stretch the right leg back, elbow on the thigh, chest tall, pull that back, control the way down. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Elbow back, control, elbow back, control. Drag that through, keep that moving. You can change it halfway if you want. Halfway you can change sides, or keep it all on this side. Then we'll do the other side in the last round. 15 seconds. Last 10 seconds. Come on, keep moving, drag that through, drag that through. And time. Bring that up. We're down to a hollow hold. So like I said, there's a lot of core in this today. Fire up those abs. Woo! So pull that in. 90 degrees, arms straight, lift your shoulders up. And stay there. Keep your chin forward, don't leave it hanging back as you straighten the neck. Keep it forward, hold the position, and you can start extending the legs if you're advanced. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Pull. So we're here. Tennis ball against the chest, you're holding that tennis ball so it doesn't go away. Point the fingers, shoulders up. If this is easy then, you extend. You don't extend up, you extend out from the knee. The further away you go, the more pressure will be here. And I want to see this back arch. My lower back is on the floor, doesn't leave that floor. You can get a finger distance if you want, as you get lower, but if it starts to go more than fingers, then you move up or pull in. You can stretch out as long as your shoulders are up, you can stretch out, hold, or you can pull in. 5 seconds. It all depends on your strength from here. If you're really difficult, you can keep the head and shoulders down, and just do this in time. Again, some people find that, maybe that the neck is the issue, and this trying to support the head can be the issue. So if you're feeling overly stressed on that neck, just hold it down. Bicep curl to shoulder press. Whenever you're ready. So with your weight, you're going to curl up to the chest, you're going to press it over the head, you're going to bring it back down to the chest, and then you're going to straighten the arms. Don't turn it and do this. Some people do this here sort of thing here. It's not that. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Whenever you're ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Just to work a little bit of arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't matter if you have a weight yet or not. If you don't have one yet, grab a couple of jars out of the cupboard and just do that. Press it up. Control. Down. 1, bend the elbows. 2, press it above the head. 3, back down to your collarbone. 4, straighten the arms. Bend your arms. Press above the head, back down to the collarbone, straighten the arms. 5 seconds. Last one. And time. And then onto the floor, mountain climber to finish the round. Again, I'll show you a couple of options which you can do with this. Whenever you're ready. 3, 2, 1. And let's go. Hands down. Here. You can be slow. Hips. Hands are directly under the shoulders, not in front of your face. Remember why that is. If they're under the face, this is where you end up. We want you down here. So hands are under the shoulders. Can be slow, can be fast. For cardio, if you want to push that out. If that's difficult, pick yourself up onto a chair. And then it's either slow, in and out, or fast. Take that under the table. That's slow or fast. From here, if that's still difficult, on a kitchen counter, lock the body solid, knee up to the chest. It's always knee to the chest in your mountain climber. Not this. This is what people sometimes do on the floor. You kick up. It's knee. What that knee come to the chest does is it contracts your abdominals. So you're working that nice and solid. And time. First one done. Grab a drink. And we're doing that one more time. So again, alternatives. Use alternatives. If you can't do the advance, I don't want you doing the advance, especially for the new people. For those that are here with us since March, I keep harping on about this over and over and over again, because we want people working the right way. We don't want you doing the advanced exercises. If you're not able to do the advanced exercises, we want you to start at the one that you can do and then build up to the advanced in small steps. There's no point trying to do the advanced and you get a week in, it's like this is all too difficult. If you're not doing the one you should be doing, which is the beginner's one rather than advanced, of course it's going to be too difficult. Start here and work up. Again, round 2, we're going to start again with a press up. So 2 rounds in this, to keep us going. And again guys, if you don't have access to a weight, anything at all, a couple of jars in each hand, just hold the jars, hold a water bottle, 2-litre water bottle, about 2 kilos, hold that long ways. You can do pressing with it, you can do your bicep curls with it, you can hold it there for your squat, you can use it there for your deadlift. I know it's not a lot of weight, but it doesn't matter yet until you get used to the exercises. Everything else will be working. So whenever you're ready. Second and final round, starting with that press up, and again I'll go through the alternatives for the new people. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hands under the shoulders, body lock solid in the plank, bend your arms. Hands in line with the chest. Let's go, come on. Bend your elbows, press up. Bend your elbows, press up. If that's difficult, again guys, pick it up. Table. Jam it against the wall, hands in line with it, bend the arms, press, bend the arms, press. What I'm not doing is this. Bend the elbows a little bit and just letting your hips collapse. That's not it. If that's the way you're doing it, get up here. And then hands in line with the chest. I want to see them elbows bending. The good thing about the table and this is that you can touch and get all the way down. Press up. Touch all the way down. Press up. So you're actually working those muscles, the full range of motion. 10. And then we're doing the plank. Same thing. You can use the chair. We can use the table. We can use that kitchen counter. 3, 2, 1. Plank. Lock it down. Lock it solid. Squeeze everything. I'm not letting my rib cage fall onto the floor. What happens there is that you do this. Now your rib cage collapse, your pelvis collapse. Lift it up, crunch. So crunch like you're doing a crunch. Lock everything tight, squeeze your butt. That's difficult, knees down. Hold that. At any stage you need to stop, just stretch back. Stop for a second, get back in your position, squeeze everything, hold. Last 10 seconds. Again, this can be elevated onto a chair. Elbows can be on the chair, elbows can be on the table, elbows can be on the kitchen counter. And 10. Good. Bring that up. So again, we're into our squat. You can do it with or without weight. You can use the chair or you can do it free. Whenever you're ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Advanced, you know what to do. Beginners, straddle the chair, corner of the chair, you sit down, stand up. We use the corner because it goes right between the legs and takes that fear of falling over out of you. So down up. If you feel like you're doing this, point your hands up to the corner of the ceiling. Sit down. Keep them pointed up. Stand up. That'll keep your body upright, and then you sit back away from your hands. And that takes this out of it, this sort of thing here. If you were going to sit on the sofa, you're going to sit in the toilet, guys, you wouldn't do this here. You get down. You would just do this. Sit down. And then you stand up when you're finished. This is the way to think of your squat. Sit down. Stand up. Otherwise, you'll do a lot of falling over in public toilets. And time. Bring it up. So don't overthink the movement. Movement is literally just sitting down on the chair and standing up. We all can do that. Whenever you're ready. Reverse crunch. So again, hands by your side, not under your butt. Because if you go put them under your butt, what happens to your back now? There's an arch in your lower back. Especially when you do this. My back's arched off the floor about 3 inches. So don't do that. Don't sit in your hands. So lift the butt, stop. Lift the butt, stop, or extend out. Lift up, extend out, lift up. Whenever you're ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hips up, control. So you don't need to extend. You can concentrate, lock it here, pull the knees to the chest for the beginners. Head and shoulders down, knees in, butt lifts. That's all we want. Or you extend out, and then you lift the butt. You extend out, then you lift the butt. And then you keep that moving. So pick one of those and keep it working. If it's really difficult, just slow, bend the knees from here. Touch the floor, pull in. Touch the floor, pull in. So my knees stay bent the full way through. Touch the floor, pull in. You'll not get the biggest tuck. Your butt won't leave the floor as much, but you're getting that small contraction. And time. Deadlift. So again, use that chair if we need. That's the same if you're holding a dumbbell or you're holding a small weight. So we're going to touch as we stand up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So chest is tall, relax the knees. If you're too close, like you're here, and it does this, you're too close. If you're too far away, it'll feel like it's a mile away and you'll not touch. So get back to a comfortable position. Usually I'm about 6 or 8 inches. And then what happens then is as I push back, I touch on the way down. So I've got a good angle, my shoulders are over my weight, chest is nice and tall, butt's back, hamstrings are working and straight. Then I just stand up, squeeze the bum. Stretch back, touch, stand up. What I'm not doing at the top is this. Don't do this because that's straight, hurting that lower back. Touch, stand up, squeeze your butt, squeeze. Hard, reach back, punch that chair, stand up, squeeze. One more, reach back, up and squeeze, time. We are into our Superman on the floor. So again with that Superman, we're stretching it down. Beginners, hands are here. Lengthen, lower, squeeze the butt at the top to take that back. Intermediate, opposite arm, opposite leg. Advanced, pull it up, control it down. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So advance, squeeze, control. I'm not forcing it, I'm not throwing myself up. Never do that with this exercise, it's to control. If you can't lift and control like this, and then lower, shouldn't be doing it. Do the next one down. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Same with this. If you're trying to throw yourself off the floor, it's not that, guys. If that's what you're doing, it's time to bring it back to here. And then concentrate on letting the back lift. Let the back lift from here. Squeeze. Last 10 seconds. Squeeze the butt. If you want, you can bring the hands to the side. We'll do this as a breaking point between the two. And you just use that upper body, but every time you lift, squeeze that butt. That stops you trying to go too far with that back and time. What do? We stretch back. Stretch back. And then we'll bring it up. So we're into our squat to press. Again, if you don't want to do the squat again because your legs are tired, because you're new, just do the shoulder press. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Again, we can use that chair. Squat down, touch, stand up, shoulder press, back down, touch, back down. Or free, try and get deeper, sit down in, stand up. Notice what I'm not doing, I'm not leaning forward. I'm not bending, sitting back, bend the knees, and then I push it straight up, back down. If that's really difficult, just shoulder press. Press it up, control, press it up, control, press it up, control. We're stopping at the collarbone every time. At times when people are doing the shoulder presses, last 10 seconds, they they'll bring it to here, and they'll come from here, and they'll start this here sort of thing. Forearms are straight, bells at that collarbone, straight up, bicep to the ear, back down to that collarbone. So straight movement, straight forearm, straight up, back down, stop, and time. We're taking it down into our bicycle crunch. So again, either one foot down or both feet up, depends on your strength. So it can either be here, and here. It's up to you. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So flex it up, control, flex it up, control. So nice control. Notice that I'm just lifting that shoulder. I roll sort of slightly this way at an angle to the corner of the room as this lifts. This allows this shoulder to lift. I'm not touching my elbow against my knee, so I'm not doing this. What happens when you do this? Your arms and legs are moving. This isn't lifted. Same here. If you just do this, that's your arms and legs. You haven't contracted, which you will do if you do this. So now this is supporting, and then my shoulders lifted, they contract, and then change from that. 5 seconds. So it's always a lift and a rotation to keep tension on. Time. We're trying to keep that muscle working the whole way through. Row, opposite side of the body, if you did not do it the last time. So we're going to start with the right leg forward this time, left leg back, chest nice and tall. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. Elbow back, control the way down. Elbow back, control the way down. Drive that elbow through, keep it working. That's it, pull through. Keep that tall, keep it moving. Where are we at? That's halfway if you want to change. Otherwise, just keep going. We're aiming this bell to my hip pocket. My elbow's doing the work. I'm not pulling short like this. I'm not slouched. Chest is up, elbows back, control the way down. Keep going. Last one. And down, we'll bring it up. Good. Where are we at? Hollow body hold. 3 exercises to go. So we'll take that down. Again, find the position that suits you best. From here, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So one leg up, other leg up, 90 degrees. Point the hands. If that's enough, just hold that. Otherwise, head and shoulders up, hold that. Otherwise, start to extend until you find that back starts to move and then goes a little bit higher and stay there. You can be here, you can pump if you want here. If you really want to add that Pilates movement in from this, or you can stretch. You really make that work. Can you go lower? I can go lower, but my back's still on the floor. If you're not, you shouldn't be there, you should be higher. But if you end up higher than here, be as well doing here, and then extend from the knee. because that's going to put more pressure than being straight up here, if you understand. We're looking for leverage. Keep that up, keep that up, keep that up. So again, find a position that works you. Shoulders are up, back's down. We're not balancing on our butt. And time. Arms, bicep curl to shoulder press, and then mountain climber to finish. Whenever you're ready. So again, you can use 2 jars for this. If you want, if your shoulders are dead, you can just do the bicep curl. Straight up, back down, straight up, back down. It's up to you. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So, here, I'm bending from the elbow up to my collarbone. I straighten my arm, back down. Bend up to my collarbone, straighten my arm, back down. That's the movement. Some people lock it like this here and they'll do this. That's not it. Bicep curls a full range of motion down, full range of motion up. You add in the shoulder press, you press it up, back down, straight. So, 1, press, down, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 separate parts in this movement. Back up and down. 5 seconds, keep it going. Again, if the shoulders are dead, just bicep curl it out, squeeze that muscle, make it work, keep it working, and time. And then mountain climber to finish. Whenever you're ready. So, hands are under the shoulders, push up position, everything rocks solid. Lock the hands, straighten the body, knee to the chest, here, keeping the hips low. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So again, it can be slow, in and out. From this, they learn that movement, or cardio, pushing in fast. You just keep that moving. Again, if that's difficult, what do? We elevate. Chair, jab it against the wall so it doesn't move. It can be slow, or again, it can be fast. If that's difficult. Table, jam it against something so it doesn't move. Slow, out, or you can do slightly fast. That's difficult. Always alternative, guys. Lock it up. Knee to here. Slow, or you can bring it in slightly faster if you need. And time. Grab a drink. Monday done, we'll stretch you out. So a little bit more of a core emphasis on this today, because I know some people aren't doing the Tuesday, Thursday sessions, they're doing the Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So it does no harm to throw in a cardio or a core blast on the Monday, Wednesday, Friday then, just to wake you up in the Monday morning. So get your drink, we'll stretch you out. So just stretch that up and back. Breathe and keep it working. Hands out to side, stretch back. Round in front, stretch that forward. Arm across, pull that through. Change sides, same thing. And then hands around the back, roll the shoulders back, stretch that up. Relax that. Balance if you need. Foot up, knee together, stretch that. And we will change. Foot up, knee together, stretch that out. Relax that. Leg straight, back onto the hip, hold that. You'll change sides, foot out, back onto the hip, stretch that. Bring that up and then big step back, pelvis tucked, sit down into that stretch and hold. And we will change, same thing other side, pelvis tucked, drop down into that stretch and hold. And we'll bring it up. And that's us, guys. Woo! So have a good Monday.